news at this hour. Police looking for a gunman who shot an 11-year-old girl. The shooting happened last night in the 6300 block of Martin Luther King Drive in the city's Parkway Gardens neighborhood. An Eyewitness News reporter, Laura Podesta, is live outside Comer Children's Hospital, where she talked to the victim's grandmother. Laura?
Well, Stacy, the grandmother tells us that things are not looking good for little Takaya Holmes. She is in very critical condition here at the hospital. That grandmother gave us this photo of the 11-year-old. You can see her smiling in this pink jacket here. She was sitting in the back seat of a minivan in the 6300 block of South King Drive when gunfire rang out around 7:40. Police arrived. They did not find the shooters, but they did discover little Takaya in the back seat suffering from a gunshot wound to the head.
If you're out there, please turn yourself in. My grandbaby did not deserve this. That is my only grandchild. Now she's fighting for her life at 11 years old. That shouldn't be.
This shooting marks more than 385 in Chicago so far this year, putting the city on pace to reach or exceed the number of shootings we saw in 2016, which was more than 4,300. Reporting live from Comer Children's Hospital, Laura Podesta, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And that shooting happening just minutes after another little girl was shot in the city's Englewood neighborhood. 12-year-old Kanari Bowers also fighting for her life this morning. She was shot in the head at around 7:15 last night near 57th and Winchester. Family members say she was playing at a playground when the gunfire started. So far, no one is in custody.
Today, the body of a teenage boy was discovered near some bleachers. Our Sophia Beausoleil was at that scene on Kempwood Drive and Hollister Road earlier today. And Sophia, we understand that the family has identified that body.
Good afternoon. That is correct. The family says the 14-year-old was Mike Delfin and that he was a student at Northbrook High School. And as you can imagine, the family is devastated.
I
remember him as a sweet boy with a good heart, and he always listened, and he always tried to help others. Maria Serrano is at a loss and wants to know what happened to her 14-year-old grandson, Mike Delfin. My daughter called me to tell me that he was dead, and I don't know any details. St. Jerome Catholic School says Mike Delfin's mother found the teen's body in a soccer field behind the school in Northwest Houston.
He was reported missing by his family yesterday afternoon, and the next contact was today when he was located.
Investigators say at this time they don't know how the teen died, but people in the neighborhood like Cristo Rios say the area is fairly safe, which is why they're concerned.
It's really disturbing and it's really sad. I mean, I really wish that we would have known something like this happened, so the neighborhood would have known, because it's such a quiet place.
Oh, I mean, it's terrible. I mean, I've got kids. I mean, again, I can't even imagine what it would be like.
Now this family has to cope with the loss of their son.